Yo, what's up, everybody? This is Heat Override, and I'm ready to bring the pain for you this week for Married with DFS. Yes, I did not do a Bring the Pain last week. That's okay. We got a plan for you. It's going to be my top 10 horror flicks of all time that I love. And also, I want to talk about what next week is going to bring because I'm going to be a little busy. So let's get right to it. Shockwave! Woo! What's up, everybody? I hope everybody's having a great weekend and an excellent Sunday. The Rams aren't at 1. The Pittsburgh Steelers are not playing this week. So therefore, we really aren't going to be watching too much football later in the day. We'll still be watching it, but we're going to be getting some things done. Next week. What? I said next week, we're going to be going on a trip up to Niagara Falls for the whole weekend. I'll try to get my picks in early, but it's real hard, especially with all these injuries going on today. So today you're going to have to definitely watch the injuries wire and see who's playing and who's not playing. A lot of people are going to be going cheap. A lot of people have been going expensive. It's with the teams off, there's a lot of stellar performances that are going to be had today. I mean, we're still going to get some great football, but there's really nobody like safe or solid. So you're really going to have to dig for that diamond in the rough. Hell yeah! All right. I don't want to hold on, but next week, like I said, Niagara Falls, I had the transmission this week. That's why I couldn't get anything together for Friday. I've had this actually written up since Friday. So after this, I am going to post it so that you're getting everything. And then just from there, if you want to, message me both on either the Facebook at Married with DFS or the Twitter page at Married with DFS, that is fine. If you want to go at Heat Override with just an O, not the 2 zeros. I know I confuse y'all with that. Bring the pain! That's how you can get a hold of me if you have any questions. Other than that, let's get right to it. Week 7, DraftKings Classic Sunday only. Oh yeah! Number 1, Deshaun Watson at Indy. $7,000. You know that's steep. You know I don't play for quarterback. The one time I did was Mahomes. Since then, Mahomes had lost 2 games and also has a twisted knee. Well, we know kneecap. Hence the whole name of the pod. Ooh, yeah. A little bit of the bubbly. Number 2, Lamar Jackson at Seattle. Yo, this is Lamar's big game, man. Lamar going to step up and show, the world and Russell Wilson that he don't care where he plays at. He's going to bring his A game. He's going to bring his game that he always brings, brother, to the table, and he's going to score. I mean, Seattle, they're a great team. They did beat the Rams, but the Rams were a complete waste of life right now. They just died putting anything together. Sean McVay is calling horrible plays. He doesn't know the personnel he wants to go to. He's really undecided. If you really want to look at it, ooh yeah, what's going on with Sean McVay, I really can't fucking tell, man. Ooh yeah. But all right. Number 3, Josh Allen. I mean, of course, he plays Miami. He's 6,500. Anytime there's really no offense in Buffalo. Devin Singletary, we'll get to him, but with him just coming back, I mean, Frank Gore's still there. The receivers, they just traded Zay Jones, if you didn't catch that. It really doesn't just jump out to me. It's always Josh Allen. So, 6,500, you're probably going to be getting 80% of the offense through him. I don't see any otherwise unless, they get up real big, of course, and they just start running the ball, which we'll get to. Jared Goff, 6,200. The Rams have been punked. 3 straight losses. As a Rams fan, I do not like seeing this or hearing this or even dealing with this. Horns up. Ram Nation all day. 6,200. Get him in your lineups. Number 5. This is my thriller in vanilla from last week. Mr. Purple People Eater himself. Kirk Cousins. Got called an asshole. Started arguing with teammates. And you know what? That happened to work out for him. He's only went up $600 in price. He's at Detroit. Minnesota's clearly the better team. Detroit has a good record. This game's going to be crazy. 5,800. Do you get him in your lineups? Who knows? What? Running backs. I'm not going to mention Saquon Barkley. He just gets it done. But, whatever. You could pay to 89. I'd rather go $900 off and go Dalvin Cook. He's going to get the ball a lot. He gets the ball a lot. He always gets the scores. He always gets it done, man. But that 8,000 sometimes might be hard to swallow. But you know what? Hey, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. Ooh, yeah. Leonard Fournette at number 2. I mean, this dude's going to kill it every single damn week. He's in my write-up, in my lineups. I hope he's in yours. Why? Even on a slow week, he still gets the carries, still gets the yards, still gets the catches. There's really nobody behind him. He clearly is almost like Dalvin Cook, but more number 1 than any number 1 in the league, man. Even Zeke has been giving up touches. So, with that being said, ooh yeah, let's get to number 3. Todd Gurley, 6,400 at Atlanta. How did the Rams get right?
What?
I said, how did the Rams get right?
What?
I said, play Todd Gurley and run him all day.
Hell yeah!
He's going to get the work done, man. If he doesn't, then I don't know what the hell's going on. I mean, Vic Vay's got to work. But even in his weak games, those games where he has like 1 to 2 touchdowns, man, that's still good. 64 is a little price to pay for somebody with 50 yards and maybe a touchdown. But if you could get, 50 yards, a couple catches, and 2 touchdowns, 6,400 is a great price level. Number 4, don't forget about this man. He's priced really low. Houston really isn't that good defensively anymore. They really don't do shit for me. And they're on the road. So, Marlon Mack, $6,000. I mean, we're talking $2,000 less than Dalvin Cook, man. I'm easily looking at Leonard Fournette and Marlon Mack in a lineup. That is crazy. But don't forget about number 5, Devin Singletary. He's coming back. I don't like playing players that come off of injury, but at $5,400, that's a decent price. He's going to get the workload. Frank Gore's going to get in there. He might Skype that touchdown. But you know what? Devin will take it to the yard any place on the field. So let's hope he does that and wins us some DFS cash this week.
Ooh, yeah!
Moving over to the receivers. Number 1, DeAndre Hopkins. This man is just, ever since week 1, he's caused fits on everybody's fantasy football leagues and their seasonals. But he's got to get it done today. Not only is he worth $7,800, but I was born in 1978. So therefore, the 78 is a price level that is an actual feeling in life. So, again, when you talk about life and you want to talk about conspiracy theories and what all that shit is, it always comes down to numbers. 7,800. Number 2, Cooper Kupp, 7,400. He wasn't right last week. The Rams aren't right last week. They're going to get it done. Atlanta can't stop anything. And it's going to be too much. So 7,400, still getting those targets. It's going to happen. Number 3, till this man unproduces. I know he got outproduced by his cohort last week, but still, he produces every week. 6,900, Adam Thielen. Number 4, Ty Hilton. Everybody's going to be all over that dude. All over it. 5,900 is a great price. And don't forget about number 5, Kenny Golladay. $100 cheaper than Ty Hilton. And, I mean, he Minnesota could win this game. It doesn't matter if they're winning or losing. Kenny Galladay's getting targets. I just wish that they would start forcing more to him. They really got to work something out in Detroit. Moving over to tight end. Number 1, Evan Ingram. He's playing Arizona, 6,500. You just really got to work hard to get him in, though. I mean, you giving up a receiver and you're going down to a $4,000, $3,000 wide out or a running back because of an injury for your flex. I mean, that's the only thing that's really going to help you. Maybe going cheap and D, but I don't know about that. It's a real weird week, man. This is going to be one of those weeks that the middle of the road wins it. So you really got to watch that.
Hell yeah!
I mean, number 2, though, how can't you save $1,600? Dude is finally healthy. He's playing Seattle. Mark Andrews, man. Dude, he just gets it done, dude. And constantly, if you played Lamar Jackson and Mark Andrews, you all right now. This guy can get it. Number 3, the Rams are just a little weird right now, but Austin Hooper at $5,300 ain't a bad price. So, and he's getting the targets. And this game could be a shootout, so why not somebody getting targets in a shootout? Get it. But I don't think so. I'm going to go on record right now.
Hell yeah!
Rams are winning this big, and it ain't going to be it's not even be a contest. So you Atlanta people, watch out. Number 4, I love these. I love this price. $4,000. Hunter Henry. I mean, he came back. Really could have used him on one of my teams. Would definitely won in my McDonald's league from years back. But I never trust people coming off injuries. But this is sometimes why you do. He killed it last week. So $4,000. You got TJ Hawkinson. This is going to be a crazy game. Of course, Galladay and Jones are going to be running around, leaving Hawkinson open in the middle. I think that's where you might be able to find the Viking suspect at, even though, they got a great team chemistry. It'll work out for you. Defense, of course, number 1 is going to be the Bills, 4,300. They're playing Miami. They're getting turnover prone. Fitzpatrick. Can there be some Fitzmagic? I don't think so. Number 2, 49ers. I saw that defense play. They're pretty good. Washington can't put up with that. 4,100. Definitely worth the $200 saves. Number 3, Rams. 2,700. Yeah, that's right. Crazy pick. You know what happens when teams lose and they're kind of in like a little division pins? Seattle's been kind of floating. For 2,200, you could get the Ravens defense. That is not a bad price. Seattle just lost Disley. If Marcus Peters plays in this game, which I have not really checked out yet, I mean, you're talking about the Ravens with Jimmy Smith and him together, healthy, playing on the field at the same time, could have a very, very dominant year stopping corners. I mean, they can do it all. They're going to take some chances, but Smith is very controlled. He's more controlled than Peters. So that could work out well for him. Again, Seattle can't deal with that. I think the Ravens win this game. That's a crazy thing.
What?
Yeah. All right, let's get to players that bring the pain. Number 1, Leonard Fournette. Number 2, Jared Goff. Number 3, Josh Allen. Dude's balling today. Let's get to the super heaters. The people are about to heat up and break out. Todd Gurley, Evan Ingram, and Devin Singletary. All back from injury. All getting a start. All decently priced. Let's get them in your lineup. Let's roll through players to March, and let's march up out on this, because we're going to get this posted real fast, and you guys are going to get in some lineups. Oh, yeah. Get it. All right. Kyler Murray. I'm just not going to play him this year. I know he's great for DFS, but I've found better value at lower prices. So, that being said, I'm going to, go that route. Number 2, Aaron Rodgers, 6,400. Russell Wilson, of course, 6,600. I just can't go chalk all the time, people. Mark Ingram, 6,600. That price is getting up there now. Seattle does kind of play well down in the trenches. They are in Seattle. You get another 50 yards for a touchdown. 6,600. I don't know. I'd rather go with the Todd Gurley roll at that point. Save that $200. You might need that. Eckler and Gordon. I'm going to go Gordon. $300 less. He's bitched about it. He's probably going to get the cut. Yeah, I mean, Eckler's still going to fill in for him. But Gordon's going to get it this week. Plus, I know he looked smaller, but he looked fast. That's just me. He looked fast to me. Tevin Coleman, 5,600. Definitely sneaky. Got a great matchup. Should work out well for him. He's getting the ball more than Breida, but they're split back in it. So I think with Tevin getting the edge, Tevin might get that touchdown. That's what San Francisco's going to do. They're going to be able to force turnovers, and they're going to get close, and just a 10-yard pop, and he's in. Right? Lat Murray. With Kamara being benched. Now, you don't really want to play somebody against Chicago's defense. This game is just, oh my God, this game could be really bad. The Saints defense is great. Trubisky's back. Who knows? I mean, the Saints back end ain't so good, so, Trubisky could probably throw this ball a little bit. He has been rested. Maybe this is good for him. Just got a sore shoulder. So with that being said, you could look at Lat Murray getting a lot of catches, a lot of runs. I mean, this game is weird. I'm trying to avoid it. So I'm not going to really mention Lat Murray too much, but I mean, it's possible. The Saints can still move the ball. Michael Thomas, all those weapons. Carlos Hyde, 4,700. This dude, I swear, has maybe been 6,000 one time in his entire DFS career. And then I'm going to say no, I don't think he ever has.
What?
But 4,700 at Indy. Indy did do a great job, finally beating those Chiefs and things like that, but I mean, for me, he's going to get he's getting the volume. He's getting targets. He's looking well. Duke Johnson still gets his, but Carlos has been getting the bulk of it. So let's go with that. Will Fuller, man. I mean, when are the wheels going to fall off? Dude's getting targets, but Houston just kind of gets a little weird at times, and then they lose games. Kind of like what happened. And then they don't really do well with their receivers. But, hey, anytime you got a high-powered offense and a quarterback's putting up plus 30 points consistently every week almost, you got to get some of that. And this is some of that. Allen Robinson, dude, 5,500, man. This guy seems to always come through. And right now, this is a come-through game for him. He's getting his quarterback back. Right? So this should all work out for him. Plus, he gets the targets. Should all be good. Brandon Cooks and Robert Woods. I mean, 5,400 and then Woods at 5,900. That's a great price for a team that's going to be in a shootout. Right? Willie Snead, 4,200. You got Hollywood out. So Snead's going to get some targets? I still think those targets go to Mark Andrews. Let's go over to Trevor Davis. I mean, 3,300. They keep talking about all these people for the Rangers, man. I don't know, man. I'm just Trevor Davis. That's the dude, 3,300. That's a weird price level. So throw him in your lineups. People are forgetting about Larry Fitzgerald, 6,100. Again, when I said mid-level receivers, this is where we're at. I think he has a great matchup, man. He's getting it done. You're getting 5 to 6 catches almost every single damn week.
What?
I said every single week. Why not? But 6,100 without a touchdown, you got to have a touchdown, man. So you going to get a touchdown for us, Larry? All right. Move over to Stephon Diggs. His explosion won me money and hopefully won all of you money. I mentioned Diggs last night, had Thielen in the write-up and had 2 teams with them on it. Both teams flourished, right? But that team did really well. Diggs, get him in your lineup. He's still mid-level pricing. Remember that. You look at it, you could do Diggs, Fitzgerald, and Robinson. That's real solid at receiver. And you'll have a lot for your running backs, your tight ends, your defense, and your flex. Bears and Saints, 3,000, 2,900. One of these defenses is going to be great. One of them is going to be not great. Regardless, in the end, even this game is like 6 to 13, whatever it is. It could be more than that. Let's see. But, I mean, that Bears defense for 3,000, they're at home. Teddy Bridgewater, he might be in for a long day.
Ooh, yeah!
All right, and then finally, last but not least, got to mention at least a cheap tight end, Gerald Everett, 3,700, fell off the boards, but that's really what the Rams tight ends do. That was the most consistent tight end we've had in probably like 2-3 years out of that play of that position, what Everett was able to do those last few weeks. Other than that, I mean, it's a shootout. He'll still be getting the ball. And with that being said, I'm going to end this podcast right now.
Hell yeah!
You guys get your lineups in. Any questions, again, ask me. Follow at Married with DFS. Don't forget about Bring the Pain at 8. I'm going to have that episode for you guys. And then we're going to be in Niagara Falls next week. Might go live, might not go live. Who knows, man? We're going to be in one of the world's greatest places to spend a lot of time with your family at and have some fun. We're doing Fright Fest on the Falls, Halloween on the Falls, House of Frankenstein. All right, everybody, get your lineups in. Good luck to your seasonal teams. Good luck to your daily teams. And as always, may the points be with you. Ooh!